this is home for me.
It's really an incredible story for Jimmy Butler.
I mean, he's literally changed his entire brand.
Yep.
He's gone from difficult, can't get along to anybody to what a great leader.
I mean, if you
in
look back at
6 months,
how we were discussing him, how he was viewed around the league.
He was a malcontent.
Yep.
Couldn't get along with anybody. And then you put him with a good organization and good structure, and now it's like, oh my God, he's helping all these kids out. He's the centerpiece of the organization. It's amazing what stability can do. We forget in the NBA and the NFL. These are kids. They're like 22 years old to 31. They're like kids.
Also, the structure in Miami, particularly with Pat Riley, the idea of Miami is like, oh, everything's fun and loose and, margaritas at 3 p.m. But the Heat, that's not how they do things. Pat Riley is a very no-nonsense individual. He runs things a certain type of way. He wants things done a certain type of way. And you have to have a certain type of grit to function in that organization. And often you're looked at as villains. It's part of the reason why it didn't work out with LeBron long-term in Miami. So a lot of very difficult standards there. Not that LeBron didn't live up to it, obviously. He did an amazing job there, but it's not for everybody long term. And this is a situation that Jimmy's thriving in. Miami is the third lowest seeded team to reach the NBA Finals since 1984. And this is the first finals matchup between two teams who missed the playoffs the previous season.
It's the first time ever?
Yep. Well, think about it. I mean, to go to the finals, now to go from not making it to the playoffs to making it to, say, the Eastern Conference or Western Conference Finals or, making some noise in the playoffs is different. But to go from not making the playoffs the year before to the finals.
Well, I could say the Lakers have the best leader as a player in the league. And the Heat, between Riley and Spoelstra, certainly have one of the best leadership duos in the front office in the league. And in the bubble, what has mattered more than anything? Leadership. So you've got this Riley Spoelstra and then LeBron. And, we've seen a lot of teams dovetail in this, I heard a story over the weekend that it was somebody that works here that's got a good source. He said by the end of it, the Clippers struggled in the bubble, wanting to be in the bubble. It was a constant topic.
Well, yeah, I think Chris Broussard mentioned it last week also, that he almost didn't pick the Clippers because they didn't want to go into the bubble to begin with.
And griped about it when they were in it.
Right. I mean, yeah, you had to completely mentally buy in. I mean, look, LeBron hasn't brought his family there. He's talked about how hard that's been on him.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun finals. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And, not to throw shade or anything, but pretty remarkable that after losing LeBron James in 2014, Pat Riley has been able to completely retool the organization.
Yeah.
No Chris Bosh, no Dwayne Wade, and 6 years later is back in the NBA Finals without LeBron James.
Yeah.
Cleveland, not so much.
Not so much.
So the Rams battled back from a 25-point deficit against the Bills yesterday.